You might think you've seen every kind of K-drama lead out there, but Kang Ha Neul isn't your typical star. Before he ever found fame, he lived entirely off the grid. No Instagram, no spotlight, and barely enough income to scrape by. People didn't take much notice of him. Some even whispered that he was too soft-hearted for the cutthroat entertainment world. But underneath that gentle exterior was someone with unwavering dedication and a quiet belief in himself. Fast forward to today, and Kang Ha Neul is one of the most admired actors in Korean cinema. His rise was far from conventional. He was born Kim Ha Neul, but had to switch his name early in his career because a well-known actress was already using it. He settled on Kang to avoid confusion, a small but telling choice that showed his thoughtfulness and adaptability. Growing up in a humble neighborhood in Busan, his father was a stage actor and his mother practiced traditional Korean music. Kang was naturally introverted, more interested in reading and quietly observing the world around him than in typical childhood antics. He wasn't seeking the limelight, he was quietly preparing for something more. Theater became his passion long before he ever stood in front of a camera. Musical theater, with its intense rehearsals and little external reward, taught him discipline. He wasn't in it for celebrity. He wanted to master his craft. He enrolled at Jungyang University, a school known for producing some of Korea's top stars. But while others were angling for fame, Kang stayed focused on honing his skills as an actor. At one point, he even thought about becoming a writer or a literature teacher. Thanks to his deep curiosity about human emotions and character development, an interest that now shapes every role he takes on. His earliest TV roles were small, brief appearances in series like My Mom's Supermom and To the Beautiful You. They weren't headline-making parts, but he treated each one as a stepping stone. Slowly, viewers started to recognize something authentic in his screen presence. Then came Miss Sang in 2014, a slow-burning drama that explored the soul-crushing world of corporate life. Kang played a young idealist trying to hold on to his values, and though the role wasn't flashy, it was honest, and audiences felt that. In 2016, Moon Lovers' Scarlet Heart Ryo marked a turning point. The cast was packed with big names, but Kang Ha Neul's portrayal of the Eighth Prince stole the spotlight. His character's journey from beloved royal to deeply conflicted figure was one of the most emotionally layered arcs in the show. Viewers went from adoring him to being frustrated with him, but through it all, they couldn't stop praising Kang's performance. Offers came pouring in after that, but instead of chasing bigger paychecks, he made an unexpected move. He went back to theater. At the peak of his popularity, he returned to the stage, shocking fans and industry insiders alike, but proving where his heart truly lies. He continued to show his range in films like 20, where he nailed comedic timing, and Midnight Runners, where he held his own in an action comedy alongside Park Seo-joon. Then came his mandatory military service, a career pause for many, but for Kang, it became another chapter of personal growth. He served with full commitment, even joining military theater productions, never looking for shortcuts. When he returned, it wasn't with a blockbuster hit, but with the deeply moving drama When the Camellia Blooms. In it, he played a lovable, slightly awkward police officer, a role that earned him one of Korea's most prestigious acting awards. By then, there was no doubt Kang Ha Neul was no longer flying under the radar. Since then, he's chosen his projects carefully, balancing commercial success with deeply personal roles. Even in his latest work, Nothing Uncovered, he continues to challenge himself with complex characters rather than opting for safe or predictable parts. And through all of it, he's maintained a remarkably low profile. No tabloid drama, no social media rants, no attention-seeking headlines. He keeps his private life just that private. He's even opened up about his traditional views on love, favoring real connection over flashy dates or constant texting. In today's celebrity landscape, that kind of sincerity is rare, but it's also what makes him so magnetic. Some people say he's too good to be real, humble, gracious, grounded. But he's never claimed to be flawless. He just lives with purpose. In an industry fueled by scandals and spectacle, Kang Ha Neul has built a legacy of substance and sincerity. Number, shortcuts, no gimmicks. It's just talent, resilience, and heart. And that's what makes him stand out in the best possible way. If you liked diving into Kang Ha Neul's journey, don't forget to hit that like button. Let us know your favorite performance of his in the comments. And of course, subscribe for more stories just like this one. Catch you in the next video.